Morning, y'all. Light and Maven here, back. We are going to look at the House Democrats physically blocked from entering the Department of Education, it looks like. So, yeah, let's get into it. Let's see how crazy they're being right now for whatever reason.
Instantly, DraftKings, you make the playoffs even more exciting. Legendary NFL coach.
Aren't you glad you don't have to watch them on my channel yet?
We're coming in. We're coming in. Don't lock the door. We're coming in. Who are you?
You're not coming in.
Who are you?
Who under whose
Who are
orders?
you? Who are you?
Who are you, sir?
Do you have business here?
We do.
We're not watching this.
I have sent the secretary. I have sent the assistant secretary a letter alerting her that we would be here today, and we've asked her for a meeting.
Yeah, I don't know that that's been accepted, so until that's accepted.
Wait a minute.
Who are you? Who are you? And what do you do
What do
here?
you do here?
Security responsibility.
Get out of the way. We pay you.
Get out of the way.
Your job. We pay you.
We're members of
We pay
Congress.
you.
We are
Members of
here
Congress.
Nobody has accepted a meeting.
members of Congress.
You are.
Congress
We
doesn't
haven't
pay
heard
them,
that
the
from the
people pay them.
secretary.
Congress just allocates the money.
Okay, but
Anybody.
You are not the spokesman for the department. You are a security guard.
Can you identify?
You
You
Where's your bag? Where's your bag?
you
Where's
don't
your
have any
ID?
identification.
Where's your ID? Where's your ID?
We are not.
It's not good enough.
We are not a threat to security. We're members of Congress, and we want to ask the question.
We walk into the White House without having to go through magnetometers.
Can we get someone?
This is an outrage. This is an outrage.
I'd like to speak with someone who works here.
So what are you gonna do? You're gonna beat us up if we go
I
in?
mean, you're going to,
We want you to move out of the way.
They're going to be arrested because nobody's allowed in.
Get out of the way.
This says all access
Sure,
entry.
that we can't.
Stand
what?
aside, sir.
We're
This
members
says
of
all
Congress.
access entrance.
Please stand aside, sir.
I'm not standing aside.
Why not?
Because my role is to make sure that...
What authority do you have to block members of Congress from the oversight? We don't have oversight responsibilities. By what authority can you deny members of Congress their oversight role?
You don't have a business reason to be here.
You do not have authority, sir. You do not have authority. There is no authority for you to deny members of Congress their oversight responsibility.
We're the
If you have an
appropriate.
appointment and you're on a guest list, we will let you in.
Is what you're saying? Is what you're saying?
Or
that
you have to have an escort.
Let me
Somebody
ask
come
you a
down and
question.
escort.
Can I ask my question? Are you
Send them
telling
down.
me today that you have to be on a guest list in order to come to the Department of Education?
Either we are informed in advance if somebody's coming, or...
Oh, they
You
knew
were
we were
informed.
coming.
You were informed in advance.
So,
94
Or there's an
members of
escort to
Congress,
take you where you're going.
sir,
I
94
have
members
to
of
have-
Congress signed a letter asking the acting secretary for a meeting and to answer a simple question. And she's
hasn't been
she's
approved yet.
I'm
apparently
not aware of the meeting.
so you have to be on a guest list to enter the Department of Education.
Members
I
of
just
Congress,
explained
we
you
don't
have
have to
to
be on the
either
guest
be-
list.
On a list in advance to have access, or if you're coming, then you have to let us know who your escort is. I don't know.
That was
who your
true last
escort
year.
is.
Did something change between
All right,
last
that's
year?
all.
All right. I'm not going to watch this whole thing. This is crazy. Congress has certain powers, from my understanding. Yes, they have oversight. However, they're not paying this man. They don't pay anyone because they don't actually pay taxes. What they do is reallocate the money that we, the people, pay into our taxes. They're the ones that decide how much certain budgets are going to go where. That doesn't mean that they're paying anyone. It's approved by Congress, sure. But we, the people, elect Congress officials. In my opinion, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, anybody else, but, and hopefully you guys can hear me today without the echo. That would be freaking fantastic because I swear I've tested it every single day. And it's fine before I uploaded it to YouTube. And then in the process of uploading my videos to YouTube, they get echoey. I don't know why, but I think I figured it out. So hopefully we're good. But in my opinion, Congress is elected by us, we the people, okay? They're supposed to be doing our bidding, all right? And the majority of the country, more than 50%, an overwhelming amount, elected our current president, okay? With our current president, he has done executive orders that are within his power to do so, okay? The only branch that is higher than the president that I'm aware of, that I was taught, and then I can look into is the Supreme Court justice. Congress does not have more authority than the president himself. Okay. So if the president has sent the Department of Education back to the states, which is what he didn't stop or cancel the Department of Education across the United States. Okay, guys? He stopped it on a federal level from the federal Department of Education interfering with states' Department of Education. And in other words, they're having to go by two different legislative bodies in order to do things at school. This has made things very complicated. It's made things very complicated in many aspects of our government when Congress and the Senate and everybody else, well, Congress is the Senate, but you know what I mean. When everybody else has their little fingers and their little hands in my daily life. Okay? I don't bother anybody. I don't do anything, and I'm sure most of you don't. We should be outraged that Congress is not listening. Okay? They want us to listen to them, but they're being asked to do it a particular kind of way, and they think they're above it all. If I was a person and I was going to Congress, or if I was going to Washington, D.C., I'd have to be checked. I'd have to be, my background be done. I'd have to go through metal detectors, even though I've never been in trouble a day in my life. Okay? Nothing. I've got no mental health history. I've got no physical history. I've got no criminal history. I've got nothing. Okay? I'm just a mom that's talking to you guys as a regular person who is tired of the nonsense of the misinformation that's going around. And last night I heard that they were going to be doing some kind of weird fact checking thing where you can't be a fact checker unless you go through a specific kind of process. I'm not saying I'm a fact checker. I'm a normal person, but I'm showing you guys where I get the information from. Okay? So if we wanted to take and go look at the Trump executive order that he signed in the Department of Education, let's go do it. I'm going to do it right here with you guys. Okay? Here's the difference between me being a fact checker and them being a fact checkers. They don't tell you how they got the information, where they got it from, and a lot of times they'll tell you anonymous sources in some cases. That's malarkey. Okay? Grow a pair and give your name when you're going to give information. Okay? I didn't give you guys my name because, I don't want creepers looking me up. But if you are in a position of fact checking, or you are in a position in government, sorry, your information's out there. You elected to have that. And the same thing goes for anybody who works in a local office, like a local town hall, for example. You work for the people. Our tax money pays your salary. Okay? If you don't want to be video recorded, which is our First Amendment right as people to do so, then don't work for the government. Okay? I worked for a subset of the government for a little while. If somebody wanted to record me in their house, you by all means go for it, because I'm not doing anything wrong. And if you're not doing anything wrong, you shouldn't have a problem with being recorded. Look at all the cases of people being recorded and flipping out, and come to find out they were doing something that they shouldn't have been doing. The two go hand in hand, guys. If people in Congress want to put up a fuss about Elon Musk and about the education system and about Donald Trump checking into things, which is what we wanted them to do, because this is our money that we are working for, we don't just get to say we're going to have a strike, we're not going to go to work today, or we're going to shut the government down so we can't work today until you abide by our demands. What if every American who is working a blue-collar job did that? What if we all freaked out and decided, no, we're shutting down the United States, or we're doing it? Which should never happen, and I'm not saying for it to happen, but I'm just saying, on a hypothetical weird world, like, y'all would flip out, okay? Because you guys get paid by our money, and if we don't work and you don't take taxes from us, you don't get paid. Money isn't just drawn out of thin air, guys. There's nothing wrong with them looking into our money. I'm trying to find the education. February 1st. It's got to be on that first page. I must have missed it. Opposing sanctions on the International Criminal Court. Eradicating anti-Christian bias. Memorandum of the heads of education departments and agencies. What is that? Oh, we're going to stop funding the non-governmental organizations. Okay. I'm not even going to read all that. I'm just trying to find the education one for you guys. I don't think they have it up here because I don't see anything from today yet. So it must be something that he signed today. I would have to probably go. No, it's not on the readout. Let's see if it's in the articles. But, like, y'all, this is what I do when I look for stuff. I click and I read. And don't be ashamed if you have struggles reading some of these words. Like, I can read them in my head. I know what they are. But if I try to pronounce some of them, they're going to come out all garbled. Or I'll add letters. Or, yeah. I'm not perfect either. But if you can't read some of these and there's something that you've seen or something that you've heard and you want me to look into it and you want me to talk about it, shoot a comment under this video down there. I will get them. I will look at them. Please stay and join my channel. I want to make a community of information on this channel. So help me out here. All right. Peace out, guys. See you on the next one.